My name is RealGamer44 and we're back for another summer sale deals video. Sorry I didn't do one yesterday because I was at my friend's house and I came back late, so I wouldn't have been able to edit or record. I didn't come back till like 10 that night, so yeah, I just left it. I was gonna leave it tonight, but because I'm only recording now at 9, but I said I'd do it and not just play Minecraft for hours. Okay, so today we actually have a really nice daily deal selection, in my opinion. Okay, so we started off with Assessor Corsa. It's a racing game, as you might expect, as you might have guessed with the picture. Like most of them, they're good looking, but the price tag is not quite nice. It's an early access game. Simulation, racing, driving, sports, indie. It's an indie game. That's actually quite weird. My friends have this, so I might ask them about it. But I think it makes a lot of sense to use the controller for these kind of games. I use them for racing games and open world games, things like that. Things that kind of involve a lot of racing, but still only has partial controller support, which is a weird one. It has multiplayer, which is nice, but the only thing that isn't nice again is the price tag, and I don't like that. Includes a level editor. That's really nice, actually. 153 Steam achievements. Lovely. And what is this for? I'm guessing it's only for Windows, but yeah, I was right. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually doing the OS now, so I'm going to be covering that. Okay. Now, Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. How much? Okay, I got this for like a tenner in GameStop, so, it was actually a funny story. I might leave that for another time, actually. Okay, open world action sandbox third person. You know what this is. You know what this game is. This is actually probably one of the most popular PC games for modding and things like that, and it's well known for modding. I mean, we've also got GTA 5 coming soon. This doesn't have anything to do with GTA 5 or anything, but it just has that there. I suppose it's just advertisement. I don't actually have this because I didn't install it. I have for Windows, so I don't think it installs on Steam. And I haven't even installed it yet. But this is actually a really weird one. Partial controller support for the kind of controls, for the kind of key bindings. That is really bad. I'm hoping that Grand Theft Auto 5 is either gonna have better controls for PC or full controller support, because that would be really handy. I know that Dead Rising 3 is going to be having it, but I suppose that has its own problems. Let's just hope Grand Theft Auto 5 won't. 90 Metacritic score, that's really nice. And it's a really nice price tag, actually, for what you're getting. This is also very nice. I'd actually recommend buying this, but because every game here is really good, actually. Excuse me. Because the other games in this, you get this. You get the complete edition, and you get the trilogy, which is 3, San Andreas, and Vice City, and they're also very good games. I have all of them except for 3, and I used to have that on PlayStation, so that's a very fun game. The game also has multiplayer, but it's obviously not near as good as Grand Theft Auto 5, and it doesn't have jets or heists or anything, but that doesn't have heists at the moment. There's one heist mission though in the game, which is actually a really good mission, and that's why I think that's the reason why GTA 5 is based off heist, because people love that mission so much. Okay, so we're onto a strategy game now. War Game Red Dragon. Oh, excuse me. God, my throat is killing me. Yeah, but I think this is a sequel to War Games, another war game, I forget it. I don't really follow the series, but I don't really follow too many RTSs, real-time strategy. This is a really fun one though. It's all just naval battles and stuff like that in the Pacific, I think. Yeah, it's probably $23.99. That's a little pricey though, but the game did sort of really come out, so it's very new. This is actually nice though. The franchise pack. Yeah, Airline Battle. That's surprisingly cheap. For 50, you usually be getting that for 50. That's ridiculously cheap for what you're getting with it. 77 Metacritic score, multiplayer, Steam trading cards, Steam Cloud. They're all like basic things anyway. Strategy, RTS, military, multiplayer, and naval. Yeah, this is big for multiplayer. Yeah, but that's really it. I'd recommend getting the game, but I'd nearly more so recommend getting the complete collection, because you're getting a lot with that. It's just all just jumbled every time I click out of a game. Okay, Payday 2. This is probably my deal of the day. They also have, what was it? They also have Payday the Heist, half off, which is, it's a... Oh god. About that miraculous phone call. Oh god. What was it? Here we are, Payday 2 again. It's probably one of my favorite games on Steam. It's probably gonna be my deal of the day, because this game is just superb. Some people will what was it, say different, but it's a great co-op game. Definitely one of my favorites. But I haven't been able to play it lately, and I kind of just stopped playing it because of updates and stuff. But I might actually reconsider if some of my friends start buying it, because that's the thing. No one would really play with me anyway, because they were all busy or whatever. Them liars. But but 5.59, that's really good. Also again, Payday the Heist, which is not as good, but it's good. It only has one bank heist, and it only has about seven missions. Well, actually, one of my friends is playing Payday 2 now. But what was it? It only has about 7 missions. One of which is a nice bonus mission. What was it? Sort of. Which is actually the hospital found in Left 4 Dead 1, which is really nice. Mercy Hospital. It's the exact same as well, and it's just play it, and it actually nearly goes in. It actually goes with the story of that mission in Left 4 Dead so well, and it's actually superb how they do it, or how they did that, and how they added it in. But co-op FPS, online co-op, heist, action. Also, yeah, again, as I was saying, so Payday the Heist, which is actually just as good, is on sale for I think it might be 150, 149. That's apparently 105% off. Yeah, there was some glitch in the system, so it's really weird how that is. But they've also here's the new DLC that they added, but they didn't drop that down at all. That only came out like last week, so it was to be expected. Yep, there's Gustavo Fring. That's superb. That's what caught my eye of how Gus is in this. I don't know. It's just weird, but yeah, they have a lot of gauge sniper packs and gauge weapon pack things, but they're actually worth it, because the weapons are good in this game, but you don't get them straight away like you would in Call of Duty or whatever. You actually have to unlock them. You have to get money to buy them. But it's very worth it when you get the money. The customizing is just amazing. You get a real kind of feel. You get a great feeling when you get all these weapons and stuff. So you're just kind of pushing yourself to get all these weapons and get all the gear and stuff like that, so you'll get a successful heist. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry, I forgot about the Metacritic score, 79. And they update all the time. They're usually free updates that add enemies or something like that. But all the weapon stuff is usually pay. Okay, now we have Tropico 4. Sorry about that. Now we have Tropico 4 Steam Special Edition. Tropico 5 is out now, but it's apparently not as good as Tropico 4, or, well, Yeah, no, it's not as good as Tropico 3, which I'd more so recommend than buying Tropico 4, but still it's only $2.99. But they do have a lot of stupid DLC and stuff like that, of buildings and things, just small missions and stuff like that. You can also get a demo, but Tropico 3 would be more so of a one I'd recommend, because that's a lot better. Just I don't know if the AI is as good as it probably is in Tropico 4, but then I don't think Tropico 5, I wouldn't say is on sale, because it only came out about a week or so ago. It only came out like a month ago, I think. But this is still a fairly good game. For like a tycoon kind of simulation type game. 78 Metacritic score, but again they have, jeez, my throat is just going. They do have some stupid like DLC and stuff like that, so mind there for that. And I wouldn't recommend getting the collector's bundle. Just get the Tropico, get Tropico 3 if you're not too sure on the series, because that's a much better game in my opinion. And again, you can actually get the demo as well. I'll add that to my wish list. 78. Okay. 78 Metacritic score. Next, we cover this. We have Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Now, this should be a lot cheaper. Last year, this was on sale for about $149. I think it might have been $2.99. And I don't know. It's stupid how it's still it's a $5. It's damn worth it. That's nearly a giveaway for what you're getting with this game, but still, it's actually a lot similar to the Deus Ex game, so they did well with this kind of reboot type game. But it is quite better in combat. It is way better in combat, but its boss battles are something that are fairly bad about the game. The hacking is great. The RPG elements are very well done in this game. In this FPS, the stealth elements are implemented very well. All of it's very good, and it's really highly it was really highly reviewed and everything. Got 98 or 91 Metacritic score. It has partial controller support, which is too bad. Oh, and commentary available. That's nice. But there's not too much to this game. It doesn't have multiplayer or anything like that, but it's good. It's a nice sort of sequel, if you'd call it a sequel to Deus Ex, the first Deus Ex game from 2001, I think it was. 2000, I'm not too sure about that. That's probably on sale as well, I'd imagine, actually. Now we have Transistor, a single player only game by the makers of God, what's it called? Oh, Bastion, sorry. Jeez, I didn't know what it was for a minute there. Great soundtrack. This game was actually on, oh yeah, I got a mouse by the way. This game was actually on as part of the community sale a few days ago, as part of games with great soundtracks, as well as Bastion, I think. And it plays out quite similar to Bastion in that it's sort of top down, but it has these nice kind of cutscenes and cinematics and stuff. 1424, I don't know about that though. And with the soundtrack, sure, you can just look up on YouTube for that basically. I suppose it's nice to have it. I don't know, if you're a collector, might as well get that game for $7.49 for the soundtrack. I don't know about that one. For the whole game though, 1424, I don't know about that. Don't know too much about that. Might ask my friend about it actually. 83 on Metacritic, so it's greatly loved, I'd imagine. 33 Steam achievements. That's all right. And then full controller support. That's nice, but it's single player only, so no co-op or anything with this. Now we have a new game to Steam, Age of Mythology Extended Edition. Oh jeez, that's loud. It only came out 8th of May 2014. Masterpiece, real-time strategy, classic, epic. So yeah, it's a classic game. It's a classic game of Age of Empires or whatever. But I wouldn't go near it because, for some reason, all these real-time strategy games are always so dear. Always so dear, but I suppose this game is, did only come out, so, it was to be expected. I suppose that it wouldn't go down too much in the sale. It has multiplayer and co-op, that's nice. Steam Workshop support, and includes level editor. But that would nearly go in with the Workshop support as well. It's 62 Steam achievements. There's actually a lot to this, but it's just not my kind of game, so I wouldn't really go near it. 66 Metacritic. That's not very good. I'm sure the original games got way better than that if they were on Metacritic, but I don't know. Next, we have the last game on the game of the daily deals. Space Engineers, a game I want so much, but it is still so dear in my opinion. It's a sandbox game. It's a co-op sandbox game with your friends. You just get to roam around all these, this base in space. It's lovely. That rhymed. Early access. It's still early access, but I just love this game so much. Includes level editor and Steam Workshop support. That's nice. And then then single player, multiplayer, and co-op. Because I think there is some sort of PvP game mode. That's really cool actually. Alpha version, not a final version. Creative and survival mode. Yeah, there we go. Creative and survival mode. So yeah, it's not exactly Minecraft in space though. I think there is a mod for that or something. I have seen the Youngscast do something like that. Let's go into my wish list. I thought I already had this on my wish list, but no, I don't. IndieDB and whatever. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. But you can get in vehicles. You can move around things. It's really cool. Okay, so that's all the games on the deal analyzed. Now we have the flash deals, or flash sales. Jeez, I was actually a long time with those. So Alan Wake, and I'm sure the American Nightmare game is also on sale, which is actually very good. But this is much better. Latin American Spanish localization is also available. Click here to activate this content. That's cool. Alright then, third person action psychological horror. This is part of the psychological horror community deal a few days ago or whatever. $4.19. It's nicer, but it could have went down a bit more. It was down more. Some daily deal last year. I know I'm going back to last year with this one quite a bit, or with this deal quite a bit, but I don't know. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's Nightmare, which is also fairly good, but it's more on the combat side than the story. It's not as story focused as the first game is, or creepy as creepy as the first game is, in my opinion. 83. It's a really good game. Full controller support, because that's really nice. And it has Steam trading cards, but there's no multiplayer or anything. There's no co-op. It's just single player only. Moving on to this. Okay, we'll move on to a different game. There's not much to say about that one, really. F1 2013. I think they're 2014. Is that out yet? I'm sure that's out. That's how sports games is. The 2015 game usually comes out in 2014. So I'm sure that's how this works. Damn, that's a lot of trailers. Not as much as Call of Duty Ghosts though. Alright, Racing Simulation Sports Intense. And it is an intense game because I've played it. It's really good. It actually is very good. Okay, so what was it? What this is 11 euros and 24 cents, and then the classic edition is 13 euros and 74 cents. That comes with 1990s pack, which because this has a 90 this like what was it? There's a few game modes that let you drive old kind of vintage cars, and you go back to the 50s and things like that. That's the coolest. I nearly buy the whole game just to play that, which is really nice. Just going back in time in this game. So that's being just get an upgrade thing. For this, I think $13.74. That's not too bad, but still fairly pricey for my liking. Metacritic score of 77. That's good. Single player, multiplayer, because it involves a lot on its multiplayer. And full controller support, again, nice. Also has co-op. Okay. So one of my friends have this game, so yeah, I can't ask them anything. Damn it, I actually forgot about the damn OS. So this is, I'll try to get back to it now. This is Windows. This is for Windows and Mac. I just stopped after like GTA 4, which was the first game I went over. Here's a game I actually did buy this summer sale, Octodads. It was the first game I bought. It was like the second day of the sale.
I have a surprise for the whole family.
So loud.
A free trip to the aquarium.
Yeah, that's actually a really good level or mission, whatever you like to call it. Comedy, physics, family friendly, indie. I actually only bought this game. Really, I liked the game, and I played a demo on PS4. But I actually did want a game that wasn't all about killing and shooting, and so I got this game. And it's really fun. I haven't played it since like Monday or Tuesday, but I haven't been on my other PC for a while, so that's where I have all my other games installed. But you don't care about that. $4.75. I think I got that for the same price in the community deal or the flash deal. I don't know what that was. It was on Monday. $69. That should be higher because the game is really good. It's just it's like its main thing, physics and just flopping around, is it makes it frustrating, but it sort of makes the game as well. It makes the game more fun because you're just doing basic things like getting milk and getting pizza and stuff, but it just makes it that much harder because you're just flopping around. You have to. It's weird. Just play the game. The soundtrack's very good as well. It's a really kind of peaceful soundtrack before going to bed, I suppose. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to describe the soundtrack. Oh yeah, and the first mission is your wedding, so there's a lot of questions to be asked with that game. Next, we have last game in the flash sales, Rios, $2.49. I don't know. It's a god game. Strategy, indie, simulation, 2D. It's a nice 2D game actually. I don't actually know what to say about this game because I was tempted to buy it, but I never did, and so I didn't really follow it afterwards. 75 Metacritic, and it's single player and it has Steam achievement. Yeah, obviously, it's Steam achievement. A lot of them as well. She's 123 Steam achievements. Yeah, but $2.49. I'm sure you're getting a lot with this game. God games are actually nice. I like them a lot more than I like the Sims. Excuse me, the older Sim City games and stuff like that, which was on sale a few days ago, actually. Sim City 4, I think it was. I'm not sure. Okay, Age of Empires 2 HD Edition. This was also on sale a few days ago, I think, or maybe that was last year. I might be getting mixed up with last year. It's a real-time strategy game, strategy, medieval, classic, co-op. It's a very classic game. It's quite old, I think. 259 Steam achievements, that's ridiculous. 68 Metacritic score. I expected it to be higher again, like Age of Mythology. Has single player, multiplayer, Steam achievements, Steam leaderboard, Steam cloud, captions available, stats, includes level editor, that's nice, and Steam trading cards and the Steam workshop, that's really nice. And it's only for Windows, so I wouldn't be able to play it anyway. I have to use Linux again. Oh jeez. Okay, now we have Fear, a game of all of these, a game that I've actually played, and a game that terrified me. it kind of looks like the first Far Cry game, like lighting terms and stuff like that. You might be able to see what I mean here. FPS horror, bullet time, action and classic. Yeah, it does have bullet time, but I never used it really. Holy Cone of Fear is no longer available. Yeah, because I think this game was developed by GameSpy, I think. So yeah, what was it? That applies to a lot of games like Star Wars Battlefront 2. They don't have multiplayer online anymore, so you can only play with the AI. It's still fun though, and it's all I ever really did. But it's either that or playing the campaign missions or the stories or the campaigns. I mean, so that's not very good. And they're all just multiplayer game modes anyway. They're all just multiplayer matches with bots. So and a bit of dialogue. So it's not very good. 88. This is a classic game though. It's very good. It's very scary, and it's full of jump scares. It's a lovely game. Actually, I have to check out some more stuff with it. It's Windows only, 224. That's really nice. For your collection, I don't know. I would actually get some of the DLC for this, but I'd only get Fear 1 because, in my opinion, that's a lot better. And the series did get less and less kind of scary, and like Resident Evil move over to a more actiony kind of approach, which is never really good. Just totally changing a series. Damn Resident Evil. I haven't seen a Resident Evil game. Oh, actually no, there was yesterday. Resident Evil 4, which is one I definitely pick up if it's still on sale, and it is. Sorry about that. This is a very good game. It's probably the best Star Wars game in the whole franchise. RPG, Star Wars, sci-fi, story rich, very story rich. Knights of the Old Republic 2. I like the first game a lot better, but it might be the only one. It's very cheap for what you're getting here. $339. It's probably it's the lowest it'll go anyway. But you can also always wait for the Encore sale. I guess 85 Metacritic score, and it's single player only, which makes sense. But it's a long story, and it's a really good one too, full of good combat and stuff like that. Okay, and the last game is System Shock 2, which is the best game here in my opinion. System Shock 2, it's
like to be afraid.
It is ridiculously scary. It's an RPG game, and it's made by the developers of Bioshock. Bioshock is the spiritual predecessor, that's what they're calling it. That's what they call it, to this. But System Shock, Bioshock, You can tell, but they both sound similar. They've got something with shock. 92, it's probably the best game on the community deal anyway. 1999, but you can get mods to make it look a lot better, because it doesn't look very good. It's quite dated. All the graphics are quite dated and stuff like that. But the monsters look very frightening, even if they're just like textures or badly done textures, I suppose. But it's 1999. What are you supposed to expect? And it's co-op, and I've never seen co-op for this, so I don't know what it's like. But it should be good, and I'd nearly buy it just for the co-op. But RPG cyberpunk sci-fi horror classic. It's definitely a classic game, and it is very story rich. It's a good game. It's full of scares, but full of smart scares. You know what I mean? Okay, and what is coming up next? Addictive indie or atmospheric horror? Another. What the hell? Why, Alan Wake? Why are you back here? Go away! You're on the daily deal or flash deal, whatever you're on. So I don't know why this is Alan Wake's coming back, but I came for this because I don't really like these games. Beside maybe Super Hexagon and Plague Inc., which is a lot cheaper on iPad or on iOS or Android. I think it's on Android, but I got this game for free on Origin, so I don't have to pay $2.50 for that. Alan Wake, I won't be getting you anyway. Outlast, I already have you, and Amnesia, the first game's better. But you know, it's on Linux and Mac, so these other games aren't. You can't say that for these other games. So, okay. So I just went for this, and tomorrow is the last day of normal deals. Then it's the Encore sale, and then on Monday the whole thing ends, and it's gonna be the saddest day ever. So, but Sunday's going to be the end, but it's also going to be the start of the Encore sale, so that's going to be even better. But I have to buy my friend a game and blah blah blah. Alright, so my deals of the day are... I gotta think about this for a minute. Okay, let me think about this. My deals of the day are Payday 2 and Grand Theft Auto 4 episodes of Liberty City. I say that because, you know, Payday 2, it's a very good game for what you're getting anyway, and they update it constantly. They're all free updates, and you get a load of DLC that's cheap anyway. So you've also got that there, and Payday the Heist if you want that, which it's also a fairly good game. It was the first one I got. Then I said Grand Theft Auto 4. I have it already, but I have both of these games, so I've played them. There's a lot of content with this, and mods and stuff, and you're getting a lot with this. You can also get, if you wanted, the complete edition, which comes with it's like €13. It comes with 3 San Andreas, Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 4, and episodes of Liberty City, and that's really good for like the price. They had that same deal last year as well, just part of these deals. But yeah, they're both cheap, and they're both... I thought they were both the same price for a minute there. Okay, well guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to have it earlier tomorrow, and goodbye.